All right, so it's now time for us to do business. But just before then, let me see a very touching interview on HIV or people living with HIV/AIDS. Some lessons there to be learned. And please, stigmatization is not the way to go. We've learned our lessons and we'll live right from this time onwards. Let's do business now. The president of the Association of Ghana Industries, James Asare-J, says industries would be forced to lay off workers because of the new load shedding schedule to be released on Tuesday, December 2, probably starting from today. The Electricity Company of Ghana's new load shedding timetable shows industries will have 48 hours power cut weekly.
This is the first time industries have been added to the load shedding exercise. Per the guide intercepted by TV3 News, industries are expected to endure power cuts for up to 48 hours and continuous power supply for 6 days. Though the load shedding guide is yet to be released, TV3 has gathered that the draft guide dates from December 1, 2014 to January 1, 2015. Industries in Accra, Tema, Takoradi and the Volta region are expected to be affected with this exercise, but the president of the Association of Ghana Industries, James Asare-J, said the schedule will hit industries hard.
The impact of this situation is going to be enormous. We're going to have situations where shutting down your plant for 2 days as the schedule depicts. It's a worrying situation, and we think that is going to affect our output. Where you cannot even meet customer orders.
James Asare-J explained that though this Christmas season is when industries need electricity to produce more, they will lay off workers in order to survive.
If the solution is to shed jobs, I don't think it will be too much to do that, because at the end of the day you don't want a situation where you cannot produce, you have staff there virtually doing nothing, and then you keep on carrying the huge overhead aside operational cost. And I think that is where we are heading towards.
He added, though industries will have to adjust with the timetable to work, they would increase the prices of their products.
Definitely, it will affect prices. And then we should expect that our businesses would also pass on the cost to consumers.
Meanwhile, domestic areas will continue to endure power cuts for 14 hours and have power supply for 24 hours.
Industry would definitely be affected, but residential areas would equally have their feel of the load shedding. So what we did here at TV3 was to step out there and get your views on what do you think.
For the first time, industries have been added to the load shedding exercise. Companies will now enjoy power supply for 6 days and then go off for 2 days. But industry players complain this would affect productivity and they would be forced to lay off workers. But what do you think about this?
Because you don't near so I man cost you. I get to answer me. Nasi ever say ye dia ye Jumaka ye niska. Maybe ye dear better fee. I just say your hard never. Most of us we work at the company. So if the company get light off, that one makes you be sad. That one is very bad. So the government should do something about it. You have a lot of
and if industries are going to be included and that will have a toll on their productivity, I only hope and pray that something is done positively.
Quite interesting times that we are in. We'll still stay with industry as the Techiman Tomato Factory, since its completion 3 years ago, has yet to start production. Now, authorities at the factory claim their major challenge is lack of funds for the start of production. Well, Kofi Techi is in Techiman. Here's the rest of the story.
The tomato processing factory was completed and well equipped with machinery in 2010.
The Techiman tomato factory has the capacity to produce 163 metric tons of tomato paste daily. The factory was set to give immediate market to hundreds of tomato farmers in the region and create jobs as well. But the factory has been idle for years, prompting the Ministry of Food and Agriculture to hand it over to a private operator, TEPCO. TEPCO was to produce tomato paste, mango, watermelon and cashew concentrate, but has failed to do so. The Chief Executive Officer of TEPCO, Will Ofori, explains why.
Currently, we don't have the quality of the tomatoes that we need for processing. As such, we've been embarking on various innovative ideas and technologies that will take us there, which we intend to sensitize farmers with by our own samples that we'll be producing here.
He says his outfit has switched to sachet water production, which he thinks could help him maintain the company whilst awaiting government support.
My name is Kweku Timin. Later at 4:30 we'll join you with more updates from our world of business.